Well, if you've spent any time on the University of Wisconsin campus, you have met someone affected by sexual assault. In a new survey, more than 1 in 4 undergraduate women at the school report being a victim of rape or sexual touching. UW was one of 27 colleges to participate in the campus sexual assault climate survey put out by the Association of American Universities. And Chancellor Becky Blank and other school officials talked about the situation at a news conference today.
There's evidence in this survey that some of our efforts in education and prevention are having a positive effect. We've done a lot, but there is clearly more work to be done.
Wisconsin's rate of sexual assault was slightly higher than the average of colleges that took part. Now, about 22% of UW students participated in the survey, and News 3's Keely Arthur was at the campus today to see what they're saying about this report. Keely.
Michelle, the survey showed the majority of students who have experienced sexual assault were freshmen or sophomore. University officials say that's because students at that age are taking part in very risky behaviors, and they are working hard to change that.
I feel safe here, yeah.
While many of the new students at the University of Wisconsin say they feel safe, they admit they've seen things go too far on campus.
Stuff happens, it's a real thing, and you have to step up and be the person to tell them to knock it off.
I've stopped actually 2 of them already within the first 2 weeks.
135 women have been sexually assaulted at UW-Madison so far this year. University officials say alcohol abuse is closely related.
Particularly our new students want to make friends here. They want to fit in, and so they're going to do things maybe they wouldn't typically do.
The university says prevention is the key to ending sexual assault on campus. New students are now required to take an online alcohol safety course, and tonight, an online program about sexual assault awareness.
Goes through basic things like what is sexual assault, what is consent, provides information about resources on campus.
The Tonight program also calls upon students to step up if they see a problem.
How to intervene as an active bystander.
Members of PAVE, a student organization dedicated to victim empowerment, say UW is doing great things on the prevention side, but say they can do more to educate students on what happens after a sexual assault.
We do have a lot of resources. I think the difficulty at this time is we need more transparency within the institution as to which resources are confidential and what will happen after students contact these resources.
As a result of the new survey, the university says they are going to increase the number of times students living on campus and in Greek life have to participate in the Tonight program. Officials admit an online course won't cure the situation. However, they say continuing the conversation will help.
Well, certainly eye-opening numbers there. Keely Arthur reporting live for us tonight. Thank you, Keely.